Up ahead, paladins, the famous divine protectors of art. I wonder what they're doing here, so far from home.
Halt, traveller! Who goes there?
Men of my vintage. Wonder if I served with any of them back in the war.
Ha! If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful. Holding the fort like we always do. Usually the fort in question is bigger than this one, but you do the job in front of you, don't you? See, what should you expect beyond the bridge? Ha! Expect sorcery of the highest order. Expect void-woken, bigger and badder than... Go on through, adventurer. We won't stop you.
Heading east? If I were you, I wouldn't. You look tough, but you ain't tough enough. East'll be your funeral. The rolling pastures of paradise...
You've hit a nerve. He looks away.
Ain't none of your business why I'm still here. Like I say, none of your business. Paradise Downs out east...
Not mourn till war is done.
This one I remember. Hardwin and I served together back in the war.
The two men embrace, amicably enough. But you sense an
Well, as I live and scarcely breathe, if it isn't Ifan Ben, I thought you died in the death fog. Thought you died a hero. But I suppose it's better to live as one. We really gave those Black Ring what for, eh? Wiped them all out in the blink of an eye. Damned proud to have served.
Ifan's face turns sour as he mutters something under his breath that only the paladin can hear. Hardwin loses all camaraderie.
You've changed. And for the worse. I'll not have the sacrifices of my fallen brothers maligned to my face. You survived, Ben Met.
I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. Oh, pity you just arrived. We could have used adventurers like you in that last fight. We're short-handed, deserters, if you can believe that. Abandoned their post and wandered off into the wastelands. Left their friends here to... We think alike, you and I. See the captain, adventurer. He'll put some work your way. I shall not mourn till war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs. I'll hold my tears when weeping comes.
Then I may well have a job for you, if you're interested.
He taps a finger on the map on the table.
Here, in the Black Pits, are White Magisters. Their operation is shrouded in mystery, and this pricks our ears. We suspect that Dallas herself and her master Vriedemann are the inspiration for these dark endeavors. Look under the white veil of secrecy and report. How much do you want? I have fewer paladins to pay, so I have ready gold. But there are limits.
He thinks on this.
It's a hefty amount. But for a job well done,
He offers you an item. A whistle-like device sits nestled in your hand.
When you're ready, send a war owl. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous place these days. And I'd like to think I'll hear...
He looks you in the eye.
Don't get caught.
Seems like the only work the... Happy to. Some of that stuff's not bad, friend. It's a little better now if I say so myself. Good luck to you.
The paladin sends arrow after arrow into the trees. She whips her head.
There. coming. That, my friend, depends on your...
She turns back to...
I guess I can be okay.
They beat all those Voidwoken. I'm impressed. So many tales, so many memories buried in the soil.
Within the stone garden's walls, peace be thy immortal fortune. Relieved of toil, free of indignity, until thou art called to say. As you reach to push open the heavy door, the coils and whirls of engraved wood dance into a new pattern.
A little sorcerer, come to play. You are a sorcerer, are you not? Perhaps even God-woken? Tell me true, now.
Silence greets your answer. In the distance, you hear the screech of an eagle. Worryingly closer, you hear some kind of a moan. Time passes. At last, the lips on the...
Enter.
The face melts back into the wood of the door.
Who builds a mansion on the edge?
The servant grumbles. The servant grumbles.
But why does a dragonkin leave the ancient...
You stare in shock. It's speaking perfect old tongue. You'd have no idea what it was saying if you weren't well versed in the Empire's ancient texts.
A celestial champion. Our old master, has the Empire fallen so far? The old master would never have allowed such. Cure's old master taught Cure. Consult until the elf
The lizard lets out a low...
killed Zara for gold. Then he stole Zara's chest and stole Cure away. A prisoner, yes, but my master's secrets are safe. The vile elf cannot... It tried for many. In the elf's rage, it was thrown into the flames of our lizard grave. It brought joy to hear the elf's fury.
The lizard's eyes cold.
Cure had hoped to keep his master's secrets until the end of time. If you can douse the firekin, sing these words. The chest will open for you like a crack. Honor the memory of Cure's master.
The elf tilts his head backwards, but his squinted eye...
Call me Riker. Please, do avail yourself of my creature comforts. You've surely come a long way. It's not an ordinary location, I admit, but I prefer to be extraordinary. There is no pleasure in mediocrity. Don't you agree? So much potential, but still so nice. I also see you are not yet...
He presses a slender forefinger against his tight lips and...
I'm not a generous man, but I could give you what you seek if you offer something in return. A completely fair... Let's not be so secretive, my good fellow. You're dying to show off those smouldering talents of yours. I can help you with that. I can share my bond with the source with you, fill your well to the brim, make you a master. The rest of the story, you must go to the Black Pits. There's a cavern there. In it, you'll find a stone tablet of considerable...
He points to the location on your map.
Bring it to me. Oh, but heading to the Black Pits would mean tangling with more magisters, and they're such a nuisance. I like keeping my hands clean, you see. It's a miracle of the ancients. Priceless, really, and powerful enough to draw the magisters' attention. I won't bore you with further detail. Suffice it to say, it is safer in my hands than in theirs.
Riker's lips stretch and his cheeks bulge, but you couldn't rightly call his unusual grimace a
I'm a man of taste, as you no doubt see. A relic this significant would make an incredible addition to my collection. Don't deny an old elf his simple pleasures. Oh, how sadly, you've overstayed your welcome. Truly beautiful poetry. Death prowls above.
This door is locked tight, but there's a sliding hatch at ankle height. Peering in, you can bet... This door is locked... The masked creature...
I hear something scurrying around.
I hear something scurrying around.
Lucky in life, unlucky in love.
She lets loose a long sigh. She...
Rory, the rat. He's Grace. I'm Gruel. I'm Toos. If only I could keep up. I could grow. I like bees. Oh, how kind. But I don't like butter. You could try carrot nectar. Okay.
Hungry cheeseberry.
The rat vacuums up your scent.
Food.
The rat's tail twists.
Food.
There's more than water down here. I wonder where it leads. What's this? I found something.
Back to this door.
I've spotted something.
By the seven, that's what I got all the fixings here for him.
Say, I think we're onto something interesting here.
Got what you need? Got what you need? I'll bring up the rear. Let's get those beasties. Ready, set, squash! you are, my good-looking lad.
Mom!
And there's my little spider monkey.
Spider monkey? You mean...
Come here, you.
Mother and son fall into a tight... Mari seems oblivious to you. Her eyes are closed.
My boy, my...
Hey! Wait, what's that? I don't know where you came from, but that was amazing!
Thank the gods. Oh, thank the mum. And our friend here, too. If that's the case, let him show. I know a good arm when I see one. I'll tell my cousin Ryman what you did. He's real high up in the Order, and he's visiting Driftwood as we speak. Could be he has some good work for you. Some dwarves, locals, attacked a Magister caravan. Must have been sorcerers. Voidwoken must have sensed them. Came in formation like a proper battalion. Never seen anything like it. We're off into town. Best of luck to you, mate.
Stone Garden. Be welcome.
Oh, hi! How are you? I'm good. Hey, do you smell that?
Human graves. Let's hope none are earmarked for me.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Human graves. Let's hope none are earmarked for me.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
"10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in light.
She looks to your left with one eye and to your right with the other.
Keeping watch, tending graves.
Eternal fire. Even in death, the lizards are obsessed with flame.
The chest before you is covered in old. You hear a deep rumbling. The chest responds. The chest before you is. You hear a deep.
From fire to ash, from ember to flame.
You hear a deep rumbling from inside the chest, and a voice emerges.
This chest recognizes Consort Zara as master. Speak her words or return me to the flame.
With a quiet click, the lid of the chest swings.
Buff, look at all these bones. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. What? This won't be of any use. Still sounds stuck. Must be more to it.
What's this? I found something.
Ah, success! Oh, it's shut tight.
It's shut tight.
No, the door!
It's shut tight. It's shut tight. Garbage. It's broken.
tight.
A visitor? The elf, call me Riker. Please, disappointing. I trust you make yourself comfortable. As you will. Such indecency. You strike a man in his own household? A short temper is an unfortunate weakness in a sorcerer. Even more so in a god-woken. I'm sure you agree. Oh, how unfortunate. We could be...
yourself.
wanted man.
This is quite the unusual relic indeed.
The lizard hums tunelessly, not a melody exactly.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Keeping watch. 10.
She ekes out a few.
It helps me remember. Sometimes.
She flinches.
No.
Her humming fades.
Riker might get.
She shivers.
Power.
She points.
The servants. They got nothing up there. Riker has it all. The servants.
She hums quietly. Then the lizard pauses.
All this because he wanted to break the covenant. Knew of a way. Some tablet in a...
She taps your map. The resulting dent...
Me belongs to...
Her hum returns.
10 spans under, human...
And you thought Rivellon was flat.
Sticky little boots in all the wrong places. Did that over I could toss you upstairs, darling? Has he grown weary of milking my venom? Oh, precious. Then you are no more than just like...
Her laugh is blood-curdling.
You have time for a little story, then? Long, long ago. Many years before you were born, my little brood pudding. Barely anything do I remember of these days. Hearing all from deep within an egg. Seeing only through the filth. That feeling, oh, was so familiar. Echoes within me now. I was quite enjoying our little...
She sniffs around your pack, one leg...
Nothing in there for me, Poppet. You lie! The only meat in this room is draped over your butt.
She narrows all 8 eyes and steeples her 2 front legs as she glowers.
All right then, my juiciest of morsels. Bring me something better, something tastier.
Now is not the time for a bath.
Master's the master. Master knows the dog is better than the cat. Master says good dog.
The cat gives the dog a long, languid look of carefully disguised contempt.
Settle an argument for Dog's body here thinks that because the master is grateful for his, meaning the dog's, mindless devotion, he loves his dog more than he loves his cat. I, on the other hand, know full well that it's the master's admiration for my general bearing, demeanour and intrinsic greatness what is most indicative of...
Master loves his dog. Master thinks his cat is cool, not the same...
You're a moron.
No, I'm not. I'm black-brown.
See what I'm dealing with? Come on, settle the argument. Tell him he's wrong.
Dog.
Oh... Cat.
Dog.
Oh, you're impossible.
Dog.
Oh,
dog.
Can't win, can...
scratching the pole does wonders for your nails. You remember drinking ruby wine with Magister Boris in the armory after hours. You remember his deep hazel eyes, how he trembled as he kissed you. You remember all of it, the best night...
In death, the dwarves give eagles life, an elegant passing for an inelegant people.
The eagle glowers at you with one baleful eye, keeping the other eye firmly trained on the stringy morsel. Biting deep into the rotting flesh, your senses are assailed with a rank odour of meat long past its prime. Your memory wavers, and you see myriad wings flapping, your hand scattering birdseed. You hear the screeching of eagles, the tearing of flesh. All of your life is centred on this place, this pedestal of death. All of your life is dedicated to feeding your eagles the meat of your dearly departed people.
In death, the dwarves give eagles life, an elegant passing for an inelegant people.
Pretty eyes, eyes that see far.
The eagle's own eyes glitter with avarice.
Think I need your eyes? Please. Before me lies a banquet of power, the most splendid feast for all my senses.
Peck, peck, peck. The eagle pecks free some choice lump of gristle from deep within the corpse. He swallows it whole.
Master died, but Master told me what to do. All my life told me you are what you eat. I am, but first you must prove yourself worthy. Eat of old...
You chew it for what seems like forever, yet the texture does not change in your mouth. Tough, yet moist. Leathery, yet slippery. It's disgusting. Sometimes you really wonder about how you make choices in life. Sometimes the eagle hops from claw to claw, peering up at you with...
See? Feel it? The power!
A hacking claw breaks free from his ebony beak. Those little button eyes...
Yes, kidney. Good for carriage, good for warrior. Featherfall is with you. Together, we go together from here.
Featherfall hops eagerly onto your shoulder and digs his claws in deep. He pecks your cheek in what could charitably be called an affectionate manner. Blood drips from the...
I've spotted something.
The plinth of the statue bears... The sculpture looks impossibly heavy, yet turns with little... The statue rotates with little resistance. You cringe at the sound of stone grating against... The sculpture looks impossibly heavy, yet turns with...
What's this? I found something.
The headless statue looms over you. The bitter air warms as you are relieved of the past's...
I've spotted something.
This part is gated off from the rest. Whoever is buried here must have been important.
Here rests the dwarven hero Bromley. She served Lucian the Divine with honor. Here rests the lizard hero... Here rests the elven hero... Here rests the human hero Garrick. He served Lucian the Divine with immense... Suddenly, the earth churns and buckles upwards in several...
Taste steel, Godwork!
These graves shall be yours now, Godwoken. Your end will be our beginning!
Prepare yourself.
Reveal yourself.
This part is gated off from the rest.
Here rests. Here rest. Here.
Tasty Godwoven.
Die, Godwoken.
These graves shall be yours now, Godwoken. Your end will be our beginning.
sense something nearby.
Foul things. They should have stayed in their graves.
Whatever this covenant is,